Well, I think this is a really important development here in Stafford that I hope will reach a great number of individuals and couples and families, including children directly, who may need maybe short-term help at some point in their lives in managing changes of different kinds. I think the concept is terrific and all kinds of possibilities.
Oh, it's very exciting, isn't it? Seems to be a lot going on. I don't know if I'm quite keeping up with everything that's happening, but it's very exciting anyway.
Oh, I think it's really, really exciting. Mediation's been developing in our practice for 12 years, so to actually relaunch, have a redesign on the website, a redesign of all of our literature that goes with it, I think it's really important just to celebrate where we've come to and where we're going to be moving on to.
I think it's exciting times. I think the prominence that the government's giving at the moment is a great opportunity for developing family mediation.
Having taught family law for many years, I came speedily to the conclusion that if people could resolve their own problems, perhaps even before they got together in the first place, then the process of both the functioning and the failing union, or indeed the breakdown of a non-marital relationship, would be made much better for all concerned.
The future is so insecure and uncertain and scary for many of them, with lots of uncertainties about finance and housing and children, and it's so much to cope with if there's a major upheaval in the family or in a relationship. And I think to be able to sit down and break it down into smaller parts and think about what's the priority, what's the most urgent, and what kind of specialist help or information or advice do we need to work out next step by step, that really reduces often panic for people who are otherwise overwhelmed.
I think it's the opportunity to help people to reach a conclusion in their family affairs in a much less adversarial way, a much more cooperative way forward.
But I still think this may be in some ways unique in offering a great range of services that can be tailored to the needs of individual people and family groups, and I hope children and young people directly, because I think many of them say and tell researchers, we don't know who to go to, we don't know what's happening, nobody tells us, mum and dad have their lawyers, we don't have anyone.
I think holistic is exactly the right word. It is, I think, the most forward-looking idea, not just in mediation, but in family law and practice generally, that I've ever encountered.
And I think resources like the website, where they can navigate to the kind of help they want, and then maybe drop in and ask more, I just think it's terrific.
Why not? Why not have big ambitions and see what works and what doesn't?
Those of you who are part of the Mediation Centre might like to travel part of that road with us. And others might like to look on and see how it's going and join in a community of excellence. And I'm sure we'll meet more as this community grows.